G'day and welcome to Port Moresby for our special 1-hour episode celebrating all of PNG's sporting achievements as well as 50 years of independence. And joining me as my co-host for the very first time, the man himself, Michael Chow.
Yes, bigla mas terus welcome again to Papua New Guinea. Na oleh orang tua sebelum ini, start na marking 50 years of Papua New Guinea independence.
We have a lot to get through this week, a lot of athletes to meet, stories to cover. Here we go.
It is a great feeling representing your country. I represent my family, my clan, my tribe, my people, the Nakanai people, Biala people, Western Britain people, and Papua New Guinea.
I told my father and my parents, they're both gone now. I said, one day, I will represent Papua New Guinea. So now I'm emotional.
First time I got selected to represent the country, that feeling there was really something big to me.
My oldest brother, Jason, he represented Papua New Guinea in the 91 Pacific Games. I remember that very, very clearly and vividly. I actually took part in the opening ceremony. I was a kid running around in yellow lycra. So that really opened my eyes to see what it meant to represent Papua New Guinea, or represent a country and compete internationally, watching my brother swim.
When I go out and play in front of the Papua New Guinea crowd, you know, it's a very different feeling. It's like I'm going to war and I got to win. And it's this winning ethic that's coming because I'm playing for my country. I'm carrying the entire population of Papua New Guinea on my shoulders.
When you imagine the sacrifices that you go through, the pains that you go through, the struggles, the challenges, it's a great relief wearing those colors and to be part of the team. But most significantly is representing your country with pride and identity.
Vibes on the left and Martin gets Marcus Bay, he comes inside, he scores his third try, Marcus Bay.
It was an absolute honor. In the first game I played in the toughest competition, and the coach said, I love the way when you take the ball and you don't care who stood in front of me. And I thought to myself, that was the PNG way.
In 98, I made the dream come true. In 1998, I represented PNG at the South Pacific Taekwondo Championships in Sydney. And to represent Papua New Guinea was just humbling, you know.
At that exact moment when I realized that I won gold, it was really a personal achievement, thinking that I'd swum a personal best time, I'd won a gold medal, and I thought, this is everything that I've worked so hard on for years has come to this point. But coming home to PNG was, I don't think it's really hard to put into words how that felt. It was, I remember walking off the plane outside and looking at the thousands of people at the airport, patiently waiting to have a look to see the gold medal.
She's going to turn around, bowl in, she's holding a couple.
Sports has played a very important role in the togetherness of people, you know, to come together. Sports brings people together.
It can unite the country, and it can have this longevity, it can have this lasting experience of memories for people, which can inspire and unite the country in many, many different ways.
Rugby League brings together these people of 600 tribes in Papua New Guinea, and it unites us, which is good.
Sports is a very powerful tool that connects people globally or locally. It brings and unites people from all walks of life, all languages, cultural backgrounds. That's the beauty about sports in this country.
My dream right now is to see a very successful PNG side within the NRL. And the other one is for the women's team to be in the NRL women's rugby league. If we can build the men, the boys, we must build the women as well.
As a woman sports person, I would like women in the country to look forward to playing sport, look ahead and play the sport.
So many things have changed and improved in terms of participation. We have more women representing Papua New Guinea. More women winning gold medals in the recent Pacific Games. Not just as an athlete, but women are also holding leadership positions in sports. So sports has evolved a lot since 1964.
My message to younger generation is that don't give up. You'll be there one day. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Just commit yourself.
What is your goal? Work hard towards that. No one's gonna do it for you. It's yourself.
No dream is too big. If I can do it, they need to see me in them, saying that yes, I can achieve, I can dream of getting into the pinnacle of sports in the world.
Maybe go on to win a Commonwealth game gold medal or even an Olympic gold medal, who knows? But that depends on them, how they pressure themselves and push themselves. And I see a lot of them, they have this burning desire.
Find that club, find that place, making sure that the people around you are there to support you, not to let you down, not to push you away, but find that place. Because then if you love it, then you'll find success. I'm positive you'll find success if you love it.
My hope is for Papua New Guinea to host Commonwealth Games. We have already hosted the Pacific Games here in the country. So why can't we do that too?
What a lineup of PNG legends that we just saw just now, but the person behind it all, Jamie Huddle, sports journalist here in PNG. How did you find that experience and keep it all together with all those legends?
Hi Sam, thank you so much for having me on the show. It was a lot of pressure working on this project, but it was also fun that I get to celebrate the history of these PNG sports legends.
You know, it's really special because, like, you know, in your line of work, you get to speak to all these iconic, legendary people, like, almost daily. Doing it at a time where, you know, PNG is celebrating its 50th. And I know the emotions are extra strong because they've probably lived these moments, you know, forever, but they probably, you know, get an extra bit teary just looking back on it at this point.
Yeah, look, when I was interviewing these legends, you know, Marcus Pai reliving that 1999 NRL premiership moment when he won with the Melbourne Storms, he literally had tears in his eyes, and it also made me teary because I was probably a toddler when that happened, and to sit in front of him and just hear him talk about that moment is something, you know, it wasn't just a win for him, but also his people back home of how they started the rugby competitions back in Olamona, Biala district and all that, but also for Papua New Guinea as well. So, you know, it meant a lot when he was talking about it, as well as Ryan reliving not just the Commonwealth Games finals, but also the Olympic finals when he got the opportunity to swim with the great Michael Phelps, as well as John Wagambi talking about how the first PNG Kumals came together in 1975, 50 years from now, and we still see PNG Kumals being one of the toughest teams here in the Pacific. Them reliving that moment, you know that there was the pride and joy the Papua New Guineans had when they watched these legends go out there and do their country proud.
For both of you, knowing that those legends had a similar upbringing to yourselves, similar stories as common grounds, like how does it make you feel?
When you represent, your name is your brand, and, you know, having to wear that name as your brand in not just here in Papua New Guinea, but when you're out there representing Papua New Guinea, it's like everyone who knows you or grew up with you will be like, I know this person, I grew up with this person, I went to school with this person, and you know, the memories that they get to share and the experience, like growing up as a kid to now where we are, is very important. Here in Papua New Guinea, like sharing that culture of togetherness. Yeah.
Is it the same for you, Michael? You know, knowing when those athletes go, I'm from Moresby or I'm from, you know, one of the other villages?
Regardless of where, it's just the fact that them being on that stage means I get to hear like a TV commentator say, even if they butcher the name, they say our country's name.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow, that guy said Papua New Guinea. That's awesome. Like, I was just like, that's like, you know, for a country that is, we're the biggest country in the Pacific, so huge, so diverse, and yet, you know, sometimes you still have to explain where Papua New Guinea is to people. And these athletes, Marcus Bai, you know, Wagambi, like these people like blazing the trail, like they're the ones getting the name out, getting the flag there. People are seeing this flag for the first time and they're like, what's that country? It's Papua New Guinea. I love it.
Oh, with the head coach of the Hunters, Paulie Aiton. Man, always appreciate your time, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, mate. And thanks for coming out.
Mate, it's a pleasure to be here in your beautiful country. At the home base, just saw the boys training.
Yeah.
How's the season gone so far?
Yeah, it's a lot of ups and downs. On the field, off the field. But you know, I've got a really good bunch of players, and they put in every week. This is our training ground. We're here every day. We share it with Port Moresby Rugby League, so it's not a bad field.
Well, it is the 50th anniversary of independence here in PNG, and what does rugby league mean to the people of PNG, in your words?
I guess it's similar to our pillars in our team. We've got faith, family, and there's footy. It's one of the things, you know, in that order as well. It's probably most important under family. So, you know, a lot of different cultures in Papua New Guinea, as you know, and it bridges that gap. You know, when the Kumuls play, everyone's on the same team, and I think that's really what binds us together.
At the moment, the rugby league is now a national sport for the country, and I think it means a lot to me personally. Like, it changed my life. Back when I was growing up, I didn't, you know, my parents they're not that high class, or where we just have whatever that is provided by them. And when I grew up, I started appreciating something, little things, and then rugby league opened doors for me. Yeah.
I loved how you said that, you know, rugby league has helped change your life and, you know, in so many different levels. With the new rugby league team coming into PNG, how much do you think that's going to change the lives and direction of younger kids coming through?
I think it'll definitely change the mindset of the younger ones coming up, because when we did not have another team and the pathway was narrow, just thinking of playing the Dam Cup and the intercity level here, and then from there they got selected to represent Kumuls. But now that we have the Hunters in place now, and from Hunters now we're gonna have our own another team where that gives chance for PNG local boys. I think this is gonna be a huge blessing for the country as well. Yeah.
What does it mean to you to represent the Hunters, and, you know, travelling to play in the Q Cup and you know, playing against some future stars, but also being with your brothers as well?
You know, every time when we put on the Hunters jersey, it's just not a jersey for a club, but we carried the 8 million plus people of Papua New Guinea behind our back, and we know the country always goes posh when the Hunters play. It means a lot to me, my family, representing my clans and tribes, my province as well. Yeah. It means so much to me too.
Yeah, on the new NRL team that's coming to PNG, firstly, how excited are you to have a team based out of PNG?
I'm really excited, man. I'm so happy. I see a lot of positives with, you know, obviously upskilling local Papua New Guineans here, whether that's in trainer, medical, sports doctor, coaching. I'm that excited. I think future, like what could happen from it. I think we might end up exporting players, because it's just part of us. It's just part of who we are. I think it's very important for that.
How do you think the first home game is going to go?
It's probably going to be wild, especially the supporters and everyone. But I think we'll give a good challenge.
What about the first home win? How do you think that's going to go?
I think everyone's going to go crazy. Yeah, it will be wild.
Public holiday?
Probably. Well, 1 week.
Been fortunate enough to go do some commentary of the Fijian draw and just sort of see it again firsthand, how that's all unfolded, having a team in the islands and how hard it is to play over there for travelling teams. They put the game on at 12 or at 1 o'clock for a reason, for the advantage.
Yeah.
What time's kick-off going to be when the NRL team comes in?
3 o'clock's a pretty good time. It is pretty hot at 3 o'clock. We do it for a safety reason as well, to make sure that everyone gets home safe. But 3 o'clock's it's pretty good. Yeah, you've been here at 3 o'clock. What do you reckon?
Yeah, mate, to get that advantage, absolutely. Get Canberra here, they'll be losing. But again, it is 50 years.
Yeah.
In 50 years' time, can there be an NRL champion here for the PNG side?
Most definitely. Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah. I'm a very optimistic person, but I love what everyone's doing here. Rugby league's just a part of us. It's just a way of life. And when it's in you and it's a part of you, you've got that passion already. You can't coach passion. And we get all the right coaching, which is already underway with all the juniors. Most definitely, I think well under 50 years.
Paulie, I love your work, mate.
Thank you very much. Thanks for
for
coming out, man. I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you having us here.
Thank you.
It's been an eye-opener and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, thank you. Love to have you again.
Yeah. And now we go head-to-head with PNG darts young gun, Sarah Papena.
So, Sam, we've just arrived at the Port Moresby Sports Inn, here to catch some of the action at the NCD Darts Association. And look, we couldn't come here without meeting Sarah Papena herself.
What's it like actually playing against the adults?
It's actually kind of tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel a lot of pressure, but then you get a hang of it. But yeah, it's okay.
Have you got any tips for us before we start? Because we are going to play against you. Take it easy on us. It's us
I feel like
two
you should be
versus
taking it easy on us. We just saw you win a competition.
Ready? Scissors, paper, rock. All right. TPSS versus Sarah. Here we go. You go like that.
Shots.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
What does that mean?
25.
Yeah.
Hey. Yes. Hey. Your turn. Oh, here's the professional.
Is that?
Oh, 95.
Yeah.
That's not good, right? That's bad.
That's terrible. 12. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
better. That's
Give
a
me
1
something,
point.
son. Give me
And that's
something. Oh. Did you win?
I feel like she won.
That's it, game.
So we just lost.
We didn't just lose. We copped the hiding. 298.
We did so bad.
That's why you're going to be number 1 in the world very soon. Oh my goodness. You're a champion. You're a champion. How good is that?
Well, Sarah, you absolutely destroyed me and Sam. Sam, we clearly did not hit the mark. Apart from our math skills, any tips that we could walk away with?
What maths?
About everything.
Yeah.
And we need tips from about everything. Life, math, darts, everything you've got for us.
Train on your math and on darts too.
You won the inaugural That Pacific Sports Show Darts Championship. So it's not quite a gold medal, but this is for you. You're a champion, absolute legend. It was a pleasure to play some darts with you, and we wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you.
I now get to speak with Papua New Guinean para-athlete and gold medalist, Morea Maros. And now we're here in Port Moresby with Papua New Guinean flag bearer himself, Morea Maros. Mata, how are we doing?
I'm good.
You've done a lot of incredible things for this country, representing PNG internationally. But want to throw it back to your roots. Tell me a little bit about where your family comes from.
I'm from Central. I'm based in Port Moresby. We have a small village in Port Moresby, Babukor village. That's where I come from.
Yeah, and I want to, flash back to Tokyo 2020, that moment when you got called up to be the flag bearer for Team PNG. What was that like?
It was a great that they gave me that opportunity, and it was quite a bit emotional of me. So I had a chat with my brother, so it's gonna be a great emotional that I'm gonna be a flag bearer Paralympic in Japan, and I was looking forward.
But look, that was an incredible thing, no doubt. But the road to get there, like curious, like how did you first get into para-athletic training and all that?
Yes, PNG Sports Foundation, they have a talent identification. They have a program, and from that program, I took part in that program, and that's where they did identify young athletes, para-athletes.
Obviously, like, living with disability in a place like Papua New Guinea, lots of challenges, day to day.
Yes, yeah, it's a lot of challenges. First, I don't come out to the city. I only stay at my village and go to school and back home. But through sports, gave me that confidence to come out and to travel on my own and be independent and got that confidence to speak to other people as well. Yeah.
And you compete across, multiple sports. What are the events that you compete in?
My main event is shot put and javelin, but just recently, my coach told me to try 100-meter wheelchair race.
And what was that like?
Oh, quite. I wouldn't like it, but my coach said to just go and have fun.
You think you're going to do it again at the next one?
Yes, I feel I can do it again.
We're here in Port Moresby, getting to celebrate Papua New Guinea's 50th year of independence. You as a proud Papua New Guinean representing our colours out there internationally, what does 50 years of PNG independence mean to you?
It's meant a lot. It's been a great that I represent my country, and I am proud to be in Papua New Guinea, and I am proud to wear this colour to go represent my country at the other countries. And as I stand on the podium, it means gives me courage and unity to my country.
And thinking of the young ones, the next generation again, what sort of message do you want to send to them?
I believe that they will see us as a role model. I believe that they will take it to the next level, that some things that we haven't gone, I think they will do it better.
Maria, man, try to thank you through for, getting to share some of your time, and it's been truly special seeing what you do, online, on TV, but getting to sit here actually with you, man, that's something else. So, glad to thank you through.
Good.
Michael and I head to the National Football Stadium to catch up with Gurria star Deborah Kitipa.
Sam, it's your first time at NFS. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm pumped for this game because I've seen this place erupt that many times on TV. To be here live for the very first time, to watch these two teams go at it, absolutely excited. And we get to talk to Deborah Kitipa as well after the game to see how it all unfolded.
You can tell who we're here to see, so let's go check it out.
She's going to score, Kaz. She's going to score.
Oh, she's got it. Oh, she's got it. Deborah's got the try.
There she is. She's gone through.
You scored 2 tries, one at the start, one at the end. Where was your mindset at when you got those 2 tries?
I had the confidence that I had to score the try. At the end, I was telling my teammates that we had to finish strong. We had to finish strong, so my mindset made me score the try, I guess.
Swing it. Oh, she's got
yes, Debbie!
Oh,
yes, Debbie!
Oh, yeah! It was a tough game out there. You didn't get the win, unfortunately, but you're happy with how the girls went?
I'm really happy how our team played. They finished ISO. That's what our coach is. He's telling us to. He's always telling us to finish ISO. That's what we were doing.
How did you get into rugby league?
At my childhood days, I play with boys. And encouragement from my brothers and from my family pushed me to keep on playing. So now I'm at this level.
What are some of the biggest challenges for females to play rugby league?
I think the culture, our own customs, because most of our ladies and girls at the village, religion doesn't allow them to play sport because we don't wear shorts and, short and so.
Where would you like to see the women's game grow to?
It's a great opportunity for the girls, especially the girls need support from their parents, their family at home, and their husbands.
Really big thing happening here right now. We get to celebrate PNG's 50th anniversary of independence. What does 50 years of independence mean to you?
It's my pride. So I'm a citizen of Papua New Guinea. I have to give something back to the country. I'm going to give my best in the field and off the field as well.
What kind of message would you like to send to, any young girls who get to see you play, scoring tries like you do and all that? What would you like to send to them?
To the younger girls, the dream of wearing any jersey or the Orchids jersey is possible. The only thing you do is you follow your dreams and goals. Even things get tough, you keep on going. Yeah.
While in town, I got to catch up with my dear One Talk Leslie to find out a bit about the work he's doing to celebrate PNG's 50th. Hello, Geta. We're in the heart of Hohola with a man whose face is starting to become as famous as the faces he paints, Leslie Wengabo. Brother, how are we doing?
Oh, I'm great, thank you.
Firstly, look, we are celebrating 50 years of PNG's independence. You get to paint a lot of faces that are very meaningful for this country, including Grand Chief Somare. What does 50 years of independence mean to you, firstly?
For me, honestly, it's about celebrating the country's achievement, but also for our forefathers. This is something really important for our country, but at the same time, we've got to celebrate our culture and how it survived and thrived throughout those years. As an artist, I believe that I have to play a part in this time and age and stuff like that, so yeah.
And you've certainly been doing that. So this big collaborative project that you've been working on here with the public, what's the process here?
This collaboration piece is for everybody to participate in. And some people, I realize that they don't even touch paint and the brush in their life. It's a symbolism of the country as a progressing country in a way of the country is not built by only one person, but it's by collective of everybody.
I love this. We've been standing right in front of one of your iconic pieces of work here in Hohola.
It's okay.
It's better than okay. Come on now. What do you feel when, you see that?
I was so happy with this piece. It's actually one of the biggest I've ever done, but I'm looking forward for more.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, gotta ask, how long did it take to actually do this?
Oh man, it took me almost 2 months. Happy with the result, how it turns out.
You painted the most famous politician in this country, founding father of PNG, Michael Somare. How does that feel at this point?
Honestly, it makes me so, I'm always so happy that I did it at the time. And to know that he actually signed the piece himself. So I feel so honored to actually paint him.
You got to do David Mead, famous PNG Kumo that he is. What was David's reaction when you finally revealed that piece to him?
Honestly, he's so marveled by it. It's also something that I'm really proud of, is to do that and seeing how people react to the work. And that really makes me happy. I'm satisfied that, yeah, I do my job.
Makes the rest of us happy seeing it. When was the time you first picked up that pen, paper, and you started, sketching art?
Oh, man, that was back then. Sometimes it's just vaguely I can remember it. One of the things that really kind of changes my trajectory was I drew my grandfather. My grandfather told me, hey, I bless you, you're gonna be an artist. And voila. Yeah.
Thanks,
so
Granddad.
yeah, I think that's where I carry that word with me all the way through. Maybe that's why you see most of my work, I am so fascinated with elderly people and chief, and I really like painting those. And I felt like there's lots of stories in their eyes, and it always reminds me of my grandfather.
Leslie, mantra, thank you to get to spend some time with you in front of your work. Happy 50th Independence Day to us all.
Oh, yes. Made it happen. Thanks, man.
Last time now, Harborside Night Market, Pom City.
Yeah, it is a tradition of ours. Every time we travel across the Pacific, we come to the markets, and I need another bilum. I've already got one here, but can you explain to everyone out there, what is a bilum?
Honestly, it's one of the most iconic pieces of apparel you can leave PNG with.
uniquely Papua New Guinean. No two are alike, and you know, people put their small children in these. You know,
Really?
you can put anything in there.
Okay, well, I need to find another one to hopefully fit my 10-year-old son in here, so let's go and see if we can get one. All right, Kaz, what do we have here?
These are Kundu drums. So these are very iconic. Like, you'll see it on a lot of like symbols, even on the emblem. Like the bird of paradise literally sits on like a Kundu.
Oh, true.
Drum. Ooh, that's the bass, man.
So the bigger it is, the heavier the sound is.
Yeah. Sam, you gotta have a go.
How'd I go? Out of 10, what would you rate me?
It's a good 9.
A good 9. A good 9. Thank you. Man, that's cool, bro. I appreciate that.
But a big old PNG beanie. Okay. There we go.
Oh, I think this looks like a good spot.
Yeah,
Hello.
Nice.
Excuse, how much slot bill? This one? 100 kina? Yeah. Do you reckon my son will fit in here? He's about my size.
Okay, maybe his head will fit in there.
Yeah, but I'll take this one. Is that okay? Where is this one from?
Isipik.
Where's Isipik?
Isipik is not the PNG.
Auntie, stalo yellow pom or
No,
sipi?
I'm Staplo City.
Okay, stalo plesa.
I'm Staplo Place.
Okay. So the auntie is making these in the villages, sends them to the niece, and she sells them at the
Sells
market
at the
here
market.
in the capital. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I got this one. This is perfect.
Thank you.
Big blood, thank you, Drew.
You're
I'll take this
welcome.
one. There we go.
All right, thank you, Drew.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew.
Well, Sam, we got the bill in the bag.
Yes, I'm stoked with my purchase. My son won't fit in here, but it's going to do the job nonetheless. And it was great to just check out some of all the arts and crafts here at the markets.
That's been us at the Palm City Markets. Look him. With PNG NRL team on the horizon, we sat down with former PNG Kumul's captain, Mark Mom.
What is your role at the moment?
So I'm currently employed by the NRL. I've been in the Pacific program for 13 years now. And for the last 2 to 3 years, I've been seconded to PNG RFL as the General Manager for Community Rugby League. That role encompasses a number of things, looking after participation at the grassroots level. It's a very big job. We started with just a small group of people, and last counted July this year, we're at 22, and that's going to grow according to some of the planning.
What are some of the challenges you've faced so far?
The biggest one is knowing our game and our environment. Our people play the game, and we have a very different lifestyle here in PNG and across the Pacific. It's similar in many respects, but bringing people in a Pacific nation into an order that's going to produce outcomes that tell us that rugby league is healthy. So our people have to be very innovative, creative, and be very determined and motivated to look after our game.
What can you tell us about the actual, those grassroots players that you get to work with?
The raw talent is most definitely there. One of the great things about PNG kids and PNG people, you don't have to ask them to turn up.
What would it mean for you to see one of these kids, maybe 6-year-old Pickaninny boy or girl from PNG, eventually in the NRL or NRLW?
Yeah, it would mean a great deal. If we see that we can build something and a pathway for someone to participate at 6 years old and then go on and fulfill a dream, not only is he or she becoming a great rugby league player, but there's a very good chance that they will be a very good community person as well. Making a footballer is one part of it. Creating a better person and a good contributor to our country is probably the most important thing.
What about for the female game? What's that like here when you talk about pathways and systems for females that want to play rugby league?
The yearning to participate in the game from the female perspective is definitely there. It's up to us as an organisation in PNG RFL and a game, especially at community level, to build it according to our Papua New Guinean women's needs. they got to the semis in the last World Cup. So, they see themselves as in amongst the top nations. So, and we want to make sure that we keep them there. Yep.
You were part of that 2000s World Cup Kumul squad, very iconic. You had Adrian Lamb, Stanley Gennett, Johnny Wilshere, yourself.
Marcus Bai in there as well.
Marcus Bai.
Marcus Bai.
Yeah, you made history with that team. We are in PNG's 50th anniversary of independence. What does it mean to you, 50 years on, but also the fact that you got to wear PNG colours and make history on the footy field?
Yeah, that 2000 team was the first one that made it to the quarterfinals in the World Cup, and that was an important breakthrough in terms of what we can achieve. And the way I see it was every game and every journey has to have moments where they do something that moves the game forward. But we're also at a point in our nation where the game's got a greater responsibility to the community as well. So, inclusiveness, gender equality, how we balance that, and we've got to learn as a game how to take care of parts of our community as well.
Mark, we really appreciate your time. It was unbelievable to hear your story, and we love the work that you do. Much love and all the best.
Yeah, thank you, Sam. Thank you, Michael. Really appreciate you guys coming up and showcasing the game for the rest of the world to see. Yeah, so thank you so much.
We're now head to a place that's produced so many PNG athletes. Let's head to Hanabada village to see what makes it so special.
Our village life is a bit hard for the villagers. A family life in Hanabada, there's 3 or 4 families living together under one roof. Yeah.
We live in extended families, so most of the time we just cook food and eat together, the whole family.
And even the life is hard and staying under one roof, there's always people in relatives that are always there to help you, and that's just what I really see.
Yeah, growing up here is like we live in loving and caring. So yeah, I'm really happy to grow up in this village. Yeah. Hanabada is a good village it's more than a village here.
It's a golden village. As usual, people talk about Hanabada a lot.
It's people. We are sports people. Hanabada, we have 3 gold medals in the Commonwealth from the people from Hanabada.
When you put sport and Hanabada, when you mention them in the same sentence, I guess the first sports that come to mind are obviously cricket and weightlifting. They're where our most successful athletes have come from.
Most of, players that represent the country, especially from the Lewas team, are all from Hanabada.
When you come into the village, you'll see there's a lot of kids playing like stick cricket, where they will usually put maybe a crate or just to play cricket, and that's how they love the sport cricket. Yeah.
The 2 weightlifting gyms are from Hanabada. Most of the kids, when they want to try weightlifting, they just walk across and then they come and play around with the weights. When they are interested, then they continue training. I think that's how most of the weightlifters are from Hanabada.
And we have a lot of talent in these people. And even any other sport that Hanabada people, when they get involved in them, they come out winners.
It's not a very easy life. So one thing that I know that they've got in spades is grit and determination. When you talk about people like Dikatoa, Morea Baru, those, they were people who, they did grow up in there. They know exactly the struggles that the people go through, and for them to then go and do what they've done at the Commonwealth Games, go to an Olympics Games, kids look at them and go, if they can do it, I can do it as well. And for me, it's what it's all about. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't be what you can't see.
Inside the village, most people know, the women's national side, including the men's national side. So whenever they get to see us, get inspired, like, oh, I want to be like her, I want to be like him, I want to represent my country.
For them to be able to touch and feel those people and know that they are real, I know that inspires them to want to be them. The only thing stopping them back are the pathways. The only thing holding them back.
All same community na all Hanabada all put him big plus support lo me. Time me by go lo World Cup all put him big plus support lo me.
There's people that whenever we get to see each other, they just, encourage us, or, they'll give us words of wisdom, and even at times, and just tell us to, believe in us.
Hanabada people are very supportive, and every time we go around, they always encourage us to do more better.
I'm give him some, give him feelings for me by go play hard there. Or me by go perform there. Lo some village for me Hanabada na same time representing PNG. So I'm big player one them for me. So. Advice from me, I'm just like you must say. Time all papa, mama all talk. I mean, respect him all. Na harim all talk panim just walk him. Na all by supporting him. Na you by come up lo. One player lo. Pan any sport. Yeah.
Like, I've seen talent in Hanabada. If they have that dream, they want to represent the country, just don't give up on your dreams, honestly, because giving up is never the answer.
I love representing Hanabada every time when I'm out there playing cricket and wearing the PNG shirt or the jumper. And yeah, it means a lot to me. Yeah.
If we're successful in creating the opportunity and the pathways for the kids, and in particular the kids out of Hanabada, the sky's the limit for these kids, but it's about really creating the opportunity and the pathways for them.
We're with back-to-back world hip-hop dance champions, One Squad. Man, I'm with Joel and David. How does it feel to be world champs?
It's such a blessing and honor to be 2 times world champion, and we're so grateful to experience it 2 seconds in a row, yeah. Coming from a country from Papua New Guinea and also going out to the world stage, and to be able to represent our people, our city, and our country, such an honor and blessing.
What is it like, that moment you step out there, that you hear that American voice on the announcement say the name Papua New Guinea? How does that feel on the inside?
It just feels so, to be honest, we're always nervous. When we hear our country, they call PNG, and when they say One Squad, we're like, oh my God, it's the best feeling, from just one army, just us 7 7 boys against the world is just crazy.
I saw pics of you guys coming back at the airport after the last championships. What is it like when you see all these kids, pickaninnies, everyone just rushing out to meet you at the airport?
We just feel so like overwhelmed seeing like a lot of young kids inspired by us, because we were inspired by other dance groups overseas, and when we got to finally meet that standard, it's just a blessing for us to inspire the next generation.
It's important to like be also recognized as a role model, and also like we're trying to create something where no one's ever created in this country, and just to go out and just to like inspire our community and the kids and everyone watching.
I think it's also important to build young leaders as well. Because if we don't have any young leaders, I don't think anyone can follow that. So I think it's important to really help the younger generation to take lead as well.
How much joy does being in this squad bring you?
It's a home. Like it makes me feel so happy. Like I'm like having a bad day, but when I come here, I'm like, yo, and like so happy, excited to see the boys, to learn, to grow. And it's one of those feelings like I'll never get away with it.
We now hear from multi-sport para-athlete Donna Longbart. Donna Longbart, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Can you give us a rundown on how many sports you compete in?
So for athletics, I compete in the 100 meter and also the throw events, which is discus, shot put, and javelin. And then I joined long jump.
And I believe there's another sport.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I also...
that's how many you've forgotten.
I also play badminton.
Just want to take it back to where it all started. I know that you were an aspiring rugby league player, but then an accident happened. What happened and how did you handle that?
So that was back in 2017 when I was doing my final year in high school. I was playing local rugby league, local comp, and then I got a injury from there. So I got a dislocated elbow and also my wrist shot out of my skin. So it's a double injury that time. I did my hand from there and I was diagnosed with compartment syndrome to my left hand. So I stayed in the hospital for like almost a year or so, just recovering.
How was the recovery in that year?
It was very tough because the same time my mom was battling cancer also. So I was really in a tough spot that time, and I'm really grateful for my family for like the support system that I had. I just keep being positive and have faith and hope that better days are coming.
How did you start to turn everything around?
That's when because I was bedridden, that's when I started, learning to walk again, sit up on the bed, and then my dad usually like get me around, walk around my bed, my hospital bed, and then walk me outside.
When did you realize that you wanted to compete in sport again?
Actually, I didn't want to compete anymore, like after that. And then my dad, he came up to me and then he said, do you want to try out this like para-athletics? And I was like, no, I don't want to do any more sports. And then in the morning, I was like thinking of my mom and like, what will she say? Like, because my mom passed back in 2018. So I was like, maybe I should go and try it out, My cousin, Relly Kaputin, she was also training for Tokyo. So I told her, can I come and just run or do a session with you? And I said, yeah, why not? Just come, come on. I was like, okay. And then that's where I started, training and until 2022, where I went to Birmingham to get classified and start competing internationally.
How were you feeling? Like in that moment when you had to compete probably for the very first time?
Like, I was pinching myself, like, is this real? Am I playing sports again? But yeah, it was really good to get that another chance to play sports again, because I thought I wouldn't be playing sports anymore.
From there, it wasn't just throwing. You started competing in other events. So how did that come about?
So when we came back, the mini games came up in Saipan. I got my first ever gold medal there, and for 100 meter, and I also got bronze for shot put. So yeah, it was a really great experience to represent my country there.
Let's stay there for a moment. Representing your country, winning a gold medal, how were you feeling at that point in time?
That I cannot describe that moment. It's like very, yeah, it's like you're out of the country and your national anthem comes on and it just brings you home. It's a really great feeling.
What about the feeling of, representing your mum and dad?
Yeah, when I called him, like, there was nothing. He didn't say anything. I was just crying on the side of the phone, so I just turned off the phone. Like, I didn't want to talk, but yeah, it was good to represent also my family.
What would be your advice to anyone out there, especially here in PNG, that are going through some tough times?
I think the most important thing is to always look forward. There's always blessings in disguise for whatever that you're going through. You gotta just have faith and just be hopeful that everything will work out.
Well, Donna, you're one of the most inspirational people I've ever met, and I wish you all the best for the future. I know you've got plenty more gold in you, and I can't wait for you to celebrate with all your family and everyone here in PNG. Much love and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I would love for these kids to go on and play NRL and play professional sport, right? But for me, that's not the primary goal of this. The primary goal of this is to just build good human beings.
I first got involved with Street Smart Initiative when I saw the work they had to do with the youth empowerment programs that they had, like getting the youths off the streets, getting them into programs, or we get them into schools.
The whole premise of Street Smart Initiative was just to form a rugby club, essentially, and just give these kids something to look forward to. And through that, we teach them the values of rugby, we teach them the values of being in a team, contributing, and we've also, I've done a couple of talks now where I've talked just about basic nutrition, looking after ourselves.
We had our feeding program because we understand nutrients is a part of sports. Some of the participants or some of the youths, they come from backgrounds where they don't get to enjoy like I'll say some basic dietary food stuff that they should be having as being part of a sporting team.
Sport's got this amazing, beautiful ability to bring people together and to bring communities together, to just deliver different messages. And I know we're trying to get, Anglicare involved to teach these kids basic skills, reading and writing, because as I've mentioned, there are 15, 16-year-olds who don't know how to read or write. We're trying to create partnerships with Tibet institutions to give them basic skills in trade. The younger kids, they have to go to school to be a part of this. And, and it's all using sport as that vehicle, right? Papua New Guineans, we all want to play sport. That's just what we love to do. And so if we can use that to then drive change in other aspects, then everyone's winning. Okay, so time me block walking, mate. Block first man. I come walk him, switch. Make sure. Time you walk him, this la. Switch. Straighten. Okay? No can walk him, switch.
What's one of the biggest assets Aiden has brought along?
We have someone like Hayden who's come from a professional background where he's played professional rugby in Australia and I believe in France and Japan, in Europe. His influence is immense.
Yeah, pass. Yes.
Why is it important for guys like yourself that have gone to the highest levels to come back and give back?
To come back and for the kids to be able to see you, feel you, know that you're actually a real person, and then getting involved in it, I think it creates another level of motivation, and they just get such a spark out of it. So if there's one little piece of advice to all our Pacific Islander brothers still playing, get back to your homelands, Samoa, Tonga, Cook Islands, you know, Solomon Islands, PNG, wherever it may be. Just get into your community and just do whatever you can to help out.
Right, it's been a minute. How do you think we would have gone playing out there?
Mate, you know, like, I only started playing rugby when I went down to Brisbane as a 13-year-old. I mean, if I grew up playing here, and honestly, I don't know if I would have laughed. One thing that we really lack here as well is good fields. This is probably one of the better ones. But you know,
it's one of the better ones.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Mate. I think so. Yeah.
There's a part of me that probably thinks, yeah, get some better fields, but then there's a part of me that's like, don't, because that's why PNG players are the way that they are and built like concrete.
Yeah.
Because they're tough as nails.
Yeah,
out
I
there.
mean, exactly.
Yeah, rugby league, it requires discipline and sacrifice and so many little skills to be able to perform on game day. What are some of those transferable skills from learning the game and putting it into life?
2, 3, 4, 1.
In the Street Smart initiative, we try to teach the boys to have self-discipline, come on time at training, on game day where they have to, they have to sacrifice not only during the game day, but during the week where their friends may ask them to go have a drink or do some sort of activities. They have to bypass those activities and give their best to try to be part of a team. So once we identify the leaders within the group, we try to train and develop them to have that influence with the players. And when they have that influence goes on to the players and also goes back to their community. And we have had parents and communities come say, hey, you're doing a good initiative, getting the youth played. Because if we don't bring them here on Saturday, they'd be doing something else.
For me, it's all about service now. And as much good as you can do and as many opportunities you can create for your people, the more that my involvement is able to help with those sorts of outcomes, mate, the more I'm just gonna keep giving back.
And that's us. Man, trapla things through lo. Ksimi kamata yublana. Some country blomi golo yuna. Olga man merilo Pacific. As a proud Manus Islander and Papua New Guinean, it's been an honor.
To PNG, to all the athletes, and to everyone who made this possible, a massive thank you. And until next time, Big Blood, thank you true.